What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about is the first in-game image that we have for Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Yes, that's right. We have our first very minute look, but a look nonetheless, at multiplayer in Black Ops 3. Not something like we saw in the trailer, where it was something pre-rendered or just gameplay of it. This is legitimate raw gameplay that we got an image of. So before we get too far into it, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe for the best quality Black Ops 3 content. And if you do like the video, be sure to leave a like rating down below. It really does help the video as well as the channel out tremendously, and as always is greatly appreciated. Now, getting right into this was actually posted with the newest article to ESPN talking about Marshawn Lynch's involvement with Black Ops 3. For those of you guys that do not know, he is actually going to be a villain in Call of Duty Black Ops 3's campaign. Something very cool to see. Somebody else from pop culture, not an actor, but rather an athlete from the Seattle Seahawks, is now going to be a main part of Black Ops 3. But this image that is showcased is him and a few others getting some playtime on what is presumably the pre-alpha build of Call of Duty Black Ops 3's multiplayer. Now, there are a few things that we can take out and point out from this image of interest, mainly that of the gameplay on the monitor Marshawn Lynch is playing on. For obvious reasons, it is very bright, the exposure is very high, so there's not too much to see at first glance, but when you take this actually over into Photoshop, adjust the brightness and contrast and other things like that, you can adjust it so that you can make out a little bit more of the actual image. Up in the top left, you have the minimap. Down in the bottom right, you have what is looking like 3 score streaks, and then to me, whenever you actually look at the gun that he is using, it almost looks like a heavy weapon of some sorts. I don't want to say an LMG because we don't know too much of the weapons just yet in Black Ops 3. A lot of people are saying that it looks like an SMG at some point too. That really all comes down to personal opinion, but we don't know too much of this weapon, but there is a lot here to look at in terms of how the actual HUD will look whenever we're playing it come November. Picking it apart a little bit more, the minimap size is close to what it was in Ghosts, a little bit bigger, and that is a good thing. On the wall, whenever we actually look at it more exposed and with the contrast turned down a little bit, we can see the letters L-E-R-I. There's currently a debate on what the last letter actually is. Some people see a C and some people see an N. That is something that time will tell. Obviously, we don't have all of the information here. This is something that offers very little insight, but insight nonetheless to Black Ops 3's multiplayer. Another thing that you can pick apart from this picture is actually the consoles that are listed here with it. Underneath the monitor's rack build, you can see the Xbox One, but right next to it, you can see a PlayStation 4, and Marshawn Lynch is actually holding a PlayStation 4 controller, so it's safe to assume he is playing on PlayStation 4. That is what a lot of people are looking at in terms of the whole exclusivity deal, where Xbox won't get the DLC early and PlayStation will. That is still a hot topic, but right now I'm thinking that it's only because of the actual specs that PlayStation 4 offers. The hardware itself is actually much better in terms of what's on the inside and what it can do, as opposed to what the Xbox One can do. They're both good consoles in their own regards, but the PlayStation 4 definitely has better output for the actual game at native standards. Again, that's something that we'll talk about at a later date here on the channel. It's a video that I have planned in its own entirety to talk about that, but right now that's really all that we have to pick apart from this actual image from ESPN's website, and presumably what is in the next magazine here, talking about the next Call of Duty with Marshawn Lynch featured in it. So that's where we're gonna end the video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just think down there in the comment section down below, what do you think of the things that we can pick apart from this, that being the larger minimap, the 3 score streaks, and what is potentially an LMG or SMG, depending on how you look at it. Love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like rating down below, and share your Facebook, Twitter, and our MySpace. If you would check that out, I was greatly appreciated over here. Be sure to subscribe to the best Call of Duty Black Ops 3 content, any new news information, you guys know exactly to find it right up on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name has been Espresso. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker. Hey.